Hey, what up, guys? This is Kevin, and in this video, I want to talk to you about something I've talked about here for a while, which is auto-publishing your content to social media. This is something I've talked about over and over and over again, and I think it's just essential to do in your business. If you're putting out great content, have it automatically be published to your social media audiences. Now, there definitely is some, techniques and strategies that you can use to be even more effective. For example, I am a night owl, right? I'm someone who, even if I have to wake up early, I'm still going to stay up until 2, 3 a.m. working. That's just something I do. And I enjoy nighttime more than I do the daytime because it's just nobody bothering you, right? You're not getting phone calls. You're not getting emails. There's really no one. It's just, for me anyway, it's just peaceful, really peaceful. That's when I get a lot done. Now, my point is, though, if I'm making blog posts at 2, 3 in the morning and I have it automatically being published to social media, is that going to do anything for me? Obviously not, right? Having content sent at 2, 3, 4 in the morning from my blog over to Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, it's not going to do anything for me because nobody's around. Now, don't get me wrong. It still will hit some folks because, in the areas where there's a huge time difference, you'll get some hits. However, I will say this. I made a video a while back for my fans where I showed a cool tool that you could use to set up, something like this. And when I first was setting it up, what happened was when I added my RSS feed, it had a question over there, which was, do you want us to stop publishing from today forward? Or do you want us to grab every single post that you already have on your blog and put them out there? And then, so I chose, do that. I want you to grab all the old posts and start syndicating that out. Well, then, take it another step further, there was another question. And that question was, what's the maximum amount of posts that you want syndicated at one specific instance? Well, by default, it's 10. So it grabbed like every single one of my posts and just put it out there. Now, I was making this video at 4:30 in the morning. And this is I actually made another video, which I think is still on my fan page, which I showed that when I was making that training video, this had happened, right? This content went out. It was like 4:42 in the morning or 3:42 a.m., something crazy like that. And here's what happened, though. I still got I think it was close to 100 clicks or something like that of people that were clicking on the post and going over. Now, here's the thing. It didn't take 10 posts and put them all out, and each post had its own, individual post. What Facebook did, well, in Facebook's instance, what happened on Facebook is, on Facebook, when you see the post underneath that most recent post, so underneath the 10th post, it had a link and it said something like 9 others just like this one. So it's not like I had 10 individual posts. It just had one post and then a link underneath that said, hey, there's 9 other ones that are just like this from the same blog. And you could click on that and then you would see the other posts. But there was only one, but I still got clicks. And this is at 4:30 in the morning. Maybe it wasn't 100. I don't know if there's 2 numbers popping into my mind, 100 or 30, high 30s. I don't know which one it was. But regardless, even if it was 10 clicks, that is 10 people going over to my blog or something in the morning that would have never gone otherwise. And I didn't have to do anything whatsoever to get those extra clicks. Yes, I had to set it up that one time, but once you set it up, it will automatically happen every single time from here on in. Every time you make a post to that blog, it'll automatically go out to Facebook, automatically go out to Twitter, automatically go to LinkedIn, and other places if you want. Because there's a variety of sites that you could choose from, not just those. So it's a very effective strategy. Now, to bring this full circle, what I'm talking about with the me being the night owl, the reason I bring that up is there's tools out there that allow you to set up a schedule. And this, for me, was one of the most crucial techniques that I could have used, because this allowed me to make my posts at 2, 3, 4 a.m., if I was staying up really late. But yet it wasn't shared on Facebook until 9, 10, 11 a.m. or any time that I set up the schedule for. So this is something that is really, really huge. Now, what you're looking at is proof to back up what I'm saying and what I've been saying, which is this is no longer something that is just, obviously it'll work. It's kind of common sense. I mean, here's a post by HubSpot blog, and they do a ton of testing. So here in this post, if you read the title, companies that auto-publish to social media generate 50% more leads. Now, that's a big difference. There's leads and there's traffic. They're saying by auto-publishing your blog content to social media, the testing that they did, the case studies that they have, not only did they get more traffic, they got a 50% increase in the amount of leads. So people that were actually opting into a list. That's huge. So over here, we see the effectiveness of blog auto-publishing, right? So no auto-publish, auto-publish. Then you have over here, right here, additionally, companies that used a social media publishing tool to schedule their social media posts had 3 times as many as those that didn't. So now they've seen 3 times as many. All right. So they had 3 times as many leads than when they weren't using that. So obviously this is a great post. I'm going to link to this post because I think you should absolutely check it out. I'll also include a link. HubSpot is one of the tools that you can use. It's kind of pricey. It's a couple $100 a month, but you can take a 30-day trial if you want to check it out. Also, I have a course that I created, which is all about setting up your social media syndication. That's what I call it, your social media syndication. And this is not only just about, and I didn't create this video to pitch you the course, because believe me, there's plenty of tools out there that allow you to set up syndication. So, you could do this on your own. It's not something that you absolutely need a click-by-click guide, right? But I created it just because I know a lot of people have, some issues, because there's certain things that you want to do and certain things that you want to stay away from. For example, and I'll give you a couple right now. You want to stay away from making too many posts go to Facebook, whereas for Twitter, it is okay. So if you're using some type of, content curation tool where you're grabbing content from other sites, or you have a bunch of guest bloggers posting to your site, and you have, a post going out every single hour, or you have a post going out every, 30 minutes, that's going to be too much to go to Facebook. All right. People will start to see that as spam. 1, 2, 3 times a day. That's not bad. Okay. Because on Facebook, you could do one in the morning, one in the afternoon, one in the evening. You'll most likely catch different crowds. Okay. Some people are on Facebook in the morning. Some are on in the afternoons. Some are on in the evening. So you won't, aggravate or frustrate any one specific person. Obviously, there'll probably be a couple of people, but I'm speaking in majorities here. Probably not going to piss anybody off by doing that. However, on Twitter, you can do it all day long, because Twitter is, it's kind of like the ADHD culture, right? They're there 1 second, they're gone the next. You don't have the same crowd. Just, some people, even I, right? We'll check Twitter for a few minutes, and then that's it. You're gone. And then it's a whole nother crowd, and then it's a whole another crowd. However, the more people that you get to see this content, and here's the trick though. The trick is not only syndicating out your content, the real trick is then to get those people that see the content to viralize your content. Viralize is a word that I pretty much made up, which means to make content go viral, right? There's no word for making content go viral. So I made up my own, viralize. And that's why I'm creating a a higher level coaching program, which is going to be viralizers.com. Viralizers is going to be showing people how to, and I'm not trying to pitch you again. This isn't a pitch. I'm just trying to explain a bunch of things because, you know, this is all going to start coming out and I'm making this video for my fan page and for my blog. So just to bring everybody up to date, the Viralizers course is just a course where we're going to be doing some coaching, and we're going to be showing people how to take their passion, turn it into a business, right? Where they earn passive income by creating communities, niche communities, Facebook for specific niches, if you will. And it's not really that simple, but I'll just leave it at that. But we really focus on the major thing is getting people to viralize your content, which means get people to come check out your content, impress the hell out of them, and then say, retweet this, and you get some points. And you could use those points to buy stuff in our store. Retweet this, and you get entered into our contest, and on and on and on, right? And we have a bunch of stuff. You could use it on the front end, or you can use it, and this is a strategy I'll be teaching in the course. I haven't talked about this publicly at all yet, but on your thank you page, instead of using the contest up front, use it on a thank you page. Okay. So step by step. So that's it for this video, guys. I just wanted to give you some, what I thought was a very, very valuable insight and actual facts and stats to back up what I've said many times on this, on my fan page to you guys and on my blogs, which is social media syndication, a must nowadays. It's no longer an option. It's a must. You have to do it. And again, pay very close attention to that one word, leads, not traffic, but leads. That's extremely important. Now, what I believe we could do with that is we can increase that by much, much more. Okay. It's one thing to get the leads just by social media syndication, but imagine if you viralize on that back end. Imagine if every single one of those people opted in and then seen a thank you page that said, share this, retweet this or share this on Facebook with your friends right now, and you will get fill in the blank. Imagine what that number would have then been. Okay, so if this number is 981 leads, I guarantee you that would be in the thousands, not just 1,000, not just 20 more leads. That would be in, I would say, 2,000 plus people. Once you get every single one of those people sharing it with all their friends or followers, when the average person has 132 friends, that's the real power. So that's taking this to a whole nother level. And that's what we're going to be talking about over the next few weeks, months, years, hopefully many years. That's it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next one.